is undoubtedly one of the most eagerly anticipated fixtures in the English game, as two historical heavyweights spur up to each other, ready to go blow for blow in what remains one of the game's intense rivalries. There are some that argue with some validity that the significance of this fixture has diminished to a small extent since its heyday back in the 90s and mid-2000s, when these two teams were lapping up the lion's share of silverware season after season. Times have changed since, thanks largely to the emergence of other ambitious teams, but there is no doubt that this remains one of the hottest tickets around. It has the history, it has the hype, and it has always provided high entertainment. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, a world-famous Old Trafford. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs 2 of the 3 central midfielders to make runs beyond him, and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
That gets things running. Martinez. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising since day one. Someone who has a great versatility in his game, the right attitude, very clever in how he operates around the pitch. And I think he has the potential to excel in most attacking positions. But when it comes down to it, I'd actually love to see him operate in a number 10 for a spell. I think he could thrive there.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. He's going to be disappointed with that. So, what can they make of this? Trossard, that looks a decent ball. Merino, over to the left. He's found a way through. In by terrific header. Goal! Arsenal! The breakthrough strike.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So, a breakthrough already. Manchester United are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. That's a throw. Shifted upfield.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Ugarte. Gabriel gets across to intercept that. Saka.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Partey. Saka. And he's heaved it away. That's a throw. Can he get it through? Oled. And that's not going to reach. They get a throw in. Looking for options for movement. Bruno Fernandes.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Great ball if he can get there. He's through, it's Havertz! He scored! 2 up and threatening to ball clear. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
There will be 3 minutes.
Arsenal take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on.
Now we've reached half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Everyone, please welcome the 2 sides.
So off we go once more.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again. They want to make the most of this turnover.
Rice. Martinelli. Can he get it through? Brilliantly cut out. Garnacho to Bruno Fernandes.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
He's looking to set free a runner. Havertz! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Diogo Dalot.
The attendance for this match was
Almost now gone.
649.
And he's forced to go back. Martinez. And it's Rashford. There's Rawi. Ugarte. To Martinez. De Ligt. And Dalot. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And the ball's gone astray. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Garnacho. Ugarte. Rashford. Chance! It's a loose ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Martinelli.
Merino, if they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rashford gets his pass away. And that looks a good ball through. He is through here. Oh, really good feet. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And time is up. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out